Still waiting to go live. Hey, we're live. Okay. All right. Let me go over here and get my laptop refreshed so I can see comments. I can see what people are saying, my peeps. All right, let's see here. All right, I don't want to have the volume on my computer. There we go. I think I can see comments now. All right. Hello, everybody. Hi. Okay, so that was weird. However, I got the camera set up just right, so I don't want to move the camera around because finally you guys will be able to see what I am doing. So that's why I can't exactly pop onto screen right now. Hi, Kitty. How are you? Oh my gosh, I love that name. How is everybody doing this evening? I think it cut out for just a second there. All right, this is Isabel with Sparkles in the ATL. Hello, ladies. How are you? Okay, all right, so we are going to go ahead and get started tonight. We are making the Away in a Manger wreath. I already did the first step earlier today. So I am going to be very careful about moving this because usually I like to give this a good 24 hours to dry. Melody, how are you, sweetheart? I messaged you earlier today, I believe, so check your messages. And I think you messaged me back and I have to check that message. Hello, Miss Tammy. Hello, Miss Wendy. How are you guys? So again, I wish you could have seen me do this part. It's not that difficult to get the nativity scene on here, guys. It is a heavy nativity scene. So with that being said, you don't want to just use regular hot glue, okay? I used E6000 and I used a lot of it. I mean, I went all the way on the back side of this, all the way around, down here, here, and then I made stripes going across, and they weren't thin, they were thick. So technically this should have probably had 12 more hours to dry. So I am just going to be really careful when we make this tonight, just so that it gives a chance to dry. Yes, I will go back, Melody, and read it. I can't promise I'll read it tonight, but I definitely will read it in the morning. Usually with the mail, at this point I can't get anything out till Monday anyway. But hello, Miss Rhonda, Miss Stacy, Miss Sue. Hello, hello, hello. Y'all shout out where you're from. I wish we had an interactive map that we could just ping, boop, 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 and get everybody on here. Okay, while everybody's popping on, let me show you what else I did. First of all, I did spray paint this. I don't spray paint all my wreaths, my frames, but some of them I do. In this case, I did spray paint it, just because it'll melt a little more into the background. Plus, you have this opening right here, and I did not want this opening just to be gray. I also put a hole here. The nativity scene I made last year had a different setup. That's the thing about Walmart. That's actually the thing about any place. You never know what you're going to get, okay? It's like a box of chocolates. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad, sometimes it's a surprise. Woo! But in this case, they changed the setup. This is from Walmart. And last year's had the window way up here. I really like that. This is a completely different nativity scene. But I saw it and I grabbed 7 of them. So, North Georgia, hi sweetheart. Stacy, you've got to come see us. I'll be on stage with Lori come the Pinners Convention. So that's going to be a blast. You have to try to make it up there, or make it down there, should I say. The Pinners Convention is actually only about 35 minutes from my house. 30 minutes without traffic, 35 minutes with traffic. So not too shabby. So again, I used a soldering knife, also known as a hot knife, to make that hole. You can use a drill as well. My concern was, in this case, normally I actually would have used a drill. However, my concern in this case was the fact that I did not give this a full 24 hours to dry. It only had 12 hours. So with that being said, I used the hot knife, soldering knife, to go ahead and make that hole over there, and then I widened it with a regular kitchen knife. Don't tell Abuelita that, because she'll kill me if she knew I used the kitchen knives for that. Shh, our little secret. All right, so we're going to go ahead and prep the board. All right, I'm going to go ahead and get these filled in here. I should have brought some longer ones. That might mess me up. We shall see. Actually, I don't think it'll mess me up. All right, this one right here is the hardest one. That's why I said I have to be careful. The one's right there on the edge. How are all my ladies doing? Oh my goodness. I spent oh my gosh, my day is like, my brain is kind of like just all discombobulated right now. I spent, my son had a chess tournament earlier today. So we spent 3 hours there. They did not let parents stay though. They basically told parents that you could either A, help, like take kids to the bathroom, B, wait by the bathrooms, or C, they were like, there are 2 doors. Exit 1, exit 2, show yourself out. So that's what I did. I showed myself out. And y'all, I went to a store called At Home. I know this is going to be terrible, but I've never been inside an At Home store before. This was my first time. It almost looked like a giant version of TJ Maxx and Marshall's put together is what it looked like to me. But let me tell you, gnomes are hot this year. There were so many gigantic fat gnomes that were probably taller than my 4-year-old in there that it was ridiculous. I almost bought one and then I was like, but I could make that myself. So I didn't buy it because now I'm determined to go to Goodwill and go find one of those old 70s type sweaters and make it myself. So, hello, Miss Dolly. So yeah, I went there, went to Michael's. I checked out at 3 o'clock. They started their 25% off purchase. So, or is it 20? 25% off purchase. So basically I took 85% off of some picks that I needed to finish my Christmas tree. So yeah, I've been working on that Candyland Christmas tree for like 2 frickin' weeks now. Y'all, now I know why those little realistic faux cupcakes and faux donuts and faux ice creams cost so frickin' much. So, because they take a lot of time. Hi, Miss Stephanie. How are you? So, all right. And then we're getting ready for a holiday party, December 7th. So, I have been working on getting decorations ready for that. So, yeah, it is what it is. All right, so I did the inner row. Now I'm going to do the outside row, the 8 that are on the outside here. Okay? There we go. Awesome, awesome. Hello, Billy Ann. How are you, sweetie? New from Georgia. Love it, love it, love it. Make sure you subscribe or click follow when you get to the page. You get to the top next to like. There's the follow button. All right, guys. This is what the great thing about this. Honestly, what takes this wreath so long is the whole idea of having to set this thing for 24 hours. After that, everything else is easy peasy, lemon squeezy, as I tell my students. So, all right, almost done. I'm going to put the lights on next. I do my zip ties first, and then I do my lights. All right. And make sure that I didn't miss any, because again, I don't want to mess the middle part up too much. All right, we're going to move that to the side. All right, so I had got these lights from Amazon. I can't remember exactly how much they cost, but I bought them in a pack of, I think, 200. So best pricing comes in bulk. So these have lasted me a couple of months. So always check it. I pulled the little thing out already because I wanted to go ahead and check it before it went live. So I love these lights because look, go solid. You can do a quick dance, kind of like a turn off thingy, and then it turns off. So it's got like 4 different modes on there. It is a timer, so it has a, I think it's a 6, 12, 18 or something like that. I don't know, it's a timer. I have to go back and check the packaging. I have it listed on Etsy, not this particular product, but when I sell it to people, so. All right, this one was weird. They have it all weird. There we go. Sometimes, that's the thing, you get these things from other places and they don't exactly wrap them up the best way, or you get that one that's just different than the rest. There we go. Okay, it was just one. Yes, I know, Donna, or Donita. I am at the point right now where I can only go live once a month just because I've got some other things that I'm running on the side and then the business aspect of it. So I've really just tried to get Facebook Lives in. I can only do it once a month. Okay, real quick before I forget, let me tell you what's going on here. Now we are going to put the lights on. I'm not putting the lights on all the way through. I'm just going to go from this point to this point, kind of like the night sky. Okay, thank you for answering that, Stacy. I appreciate it. Okay, so we're going to feed this on through. All right. And actually, let me think about this real quick. You know what? I am going to switch this up just a little bit because they changed my window. My window used to be way up here. Now my window's over there. And I don't want to waste my lights. So you know what? I think I'm going to go in right over here on the side. There we go. Y'all will see why in a minute. Okay. Because I don't want to waste all the little lights that are on here. So what's going to end up happening is, be gentle, Isabel. Let me get my tape. Normally I Velcro these down, but my Velcro is downstairs because I was working on some projects downstairs. So with that being said, I'm going to Velcro this little guy on right now. And when I'm going to tape him on. When I Velcro him on, I make sure to put the Velcro on the side that doesn't have the screw so they can open it up and replace the battery. So I want to make sure that this light goes right in here. Okay. So let's make sure. There we go. Now I'm going to go ahead and tape them on just for now. I never just send it taped. I always Velcro them down. All right, there we go. And the great thing is look, there's no LED right here, so I didn't waste any lights. Fabulous. Okay. Hello, hello. Ah, how you doing, Ashley girl? Oh my gosh. Love it, love it, love it. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and wind this around. And when I do this, I just kind of go in like this. Okay. So we're going to go in this way, that way, this way, that way, this way, that way. This one's a little tricky over here. And then I'm going to go through the outside. Oh, I went a little too far there. It's okay. That is okay. We will just go, we're going to have to tape this one down, I think. Whoop, whoop. Yep. I hit my head. Here we go. How are you doing, Ashley girl? You're not out partying? Everybody should be out partying. Except for me. I'm too old, y'all. My idea of partying is to watch wreathing videos. And I actually enjoy that. So that is a party for me. Alright, so we wrap that around here. Let me go ahead and get another piece of tape. Okay, here we go, here we go. Alright. And then I'm just going to kind of keep going up and around. Alright, let's put a little bit right here. There you go. I know, cheers, girl. You know I've got something in the corner hiding off screen. Everybody knows that. It's water. Of course it is. Why wouldn't it be, right? I'll put this here. Okay. And go around this way. Okay. And right about here. These lights go a long way. I think this is like a 7.5 one or something. 7.5 feet or something. I don't know. Alright, come up through here. Loop it around. Anyway, I have lots of lights to go around, so that's awesome. Sometimes you get those short ones and you ordered them in and you're like, that's not quite what I ordered. It's kind of like that owl. I will never forget that owl that I ordered that came directly from China. And I thought I was ordering an 11.25 inch owl. And it turned out to be 11.25 centimeters. So, and then they tried to tell me, oh, it's in the listing. And I'm like, that's not what the original listing said. So, hello, hello, Michelle. How are you, sweetie? All right, so now we've got our lights set up. Okay, let's go ahead. Where's my button? There it is. See? There we go. Now we're dancing. Slower. And turn it back off. Don't want to waste the batteries. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and get started, guys. This is awesome because, like I said, this is one of the easiest wreaths to do. You just ruffle your way around. And what I did here is I cut, yes, I cut 22 pieces of the natural burlap, and they are cut to 9 inches. Okay, so 22 pieces at 9 inches. And then I cut 26 pieces of this gorgeous blue ombre color. Isn't it beautiful with the iridescent going through it? 26 pieces of the blue ombre, and it is also cut to 9 inches. Okay, so easy peasy to remember. I know normally I love my 8, but I went with 9 this time. Typically for this one I do 9. So we are going to do 2 per section. Okay. So let me move this over here. I'm just going to separate a few of them over here in the corner just so that they're already out. It's like I put them all together and then I'm taking them all apart. Hi, Kara. How are you, sweetie? How's the newlywed doing? There we go in here. Okay. Yeah. Well, Michelle, I only go live about once a month now, and that's about it. I do other videos, but only live about once a month. But now that we're getting close to Thanksgiving break, you know, as a school teacher, I can be tired this week, so I'm probably going to go live again. All right, so we're going to stick this one in here, right here. Okay. See, that's why it gets stuck in there. There we go. And zip tie that sucker on down. There we go. I want to do my turkey wreath, but the problem about doing a turkey wreath now is Thanksgiving's almost here. I'm thinking I'm just going to pack my turkey attachment up and not even worry about it this year. I think I'm just going to worry about it next year. So I kind of missed the boat on that one. That's okay. It's a gorgeous looking turkey. I'll just use it next time. All right, make sure I didn't miss one. Oh, that's right, because of the inside. All right, we're going to pull this over and get our other one in here. The great thing about the burlap is it has very good coverage. So, yes, oh my gosh, Michelle, I think that's what killed everybody is they were like, whoa, what happened to Isabel? She just completely disappeared off the face of the planet. No, I just went back to my real life job, being a teacher. So, that it takes a lot of energy out of you guys. I'm serious. So, but I love what I do. No, but yes, summertime, I will definitely have tons more lives going on. There we go. Okay, this is a twofer. That means I've got 2 zip ties in here. There we go. Come on in here. I'm already planning, Michelle, I've already got some 2 cool wreaths planned for next year. And I can't miss the boat on this one. I can't. So I'm actually hunting down the materials already because I've been considering turning them into kits because they don't exist out there, y'all. I've checked everywhere. It does not exist. So with that being said, I'm like, Isabel's going to make it exist. So, and it's going to be really adorable. Oh my gosh, it's going to be good for spring. I can't give away too much more about it, but movie lovers will also enjoy it. So, but I've got 2 of them coming up. All right, here we go. Look at that. That's why I said this is one of those easy wreaths. The hardest part is getting a hold of this nativity scene. I've seen nativity wreaths out there, and a lot of them, they'll have the smaller ones, mainly because these bigger ones are just hard to find. And then you've got people like me who come along, and I'll purchase 7 of them in one shot because I know they're hard to find. So, you know, I may not have sold all 7 of them yet, but, you know, I'm getting pretty close to it. And then I'm going to be messed up. Same thing as last year. I ran into orders and couldn't find any more nativity scenes without breaking the bank. So, all right. I am using a character board, sweetheart. Yes, ma'am, I am. Yep, all I did was paint it. And that's basically about it. Plus, you've got the flat surface back here, and that's really what you want for this. You don't want any gaps or anything when you're trying to glue this thing on. And again, please do not use hot glue, okay? Use E6000 and let it dry for 24 hours. I only let mine dry for 12, but I'm also going to be very careful with it, and I'm going to place a bottle of rum on top of it when I'm done. Yes, that's what I had on top of it, is a bottle of rum. It's only half full now. But maybe I'll put a different one on. I've got some other kind of stuff I can throw on top. So, yes, Michelle. Yep. Hold on to it, girl, because the same thing I am. I'm like, I've seen some stuff. I've thought of some stuff, and I'm like, it's not out there. So I'm going to make it out there. But it also requires me, and that's why there's going to be a limited number of kits for what I come out with for in the spring, because I have to hand sew several of the items that go with it. So, and I don't feel like spending all night long sewing every day. So I'm just going to make a finite number available, and that's it. So, all right, we're going to go back around. I'm basically finishing the inside row. All right, again, we're putting 2 in a bundle, okay? Oh, yay, I'm so glad. Christina, you're going to have to show me some of the finished pictures, sweetie. I would love to see it. I haven't had a chance to go into Hobby Lobby to host classes anymore, but I've still been doing private parties around where I live at, going to people's houses. So I think I like that too. All right, there we go. Tighten that up. That one is those corners right there, that's a hard fit in there. Look at that. Technically, you could just stop and say, I don't want to put any more on. You could, but we all know Isabel, and I try to look through a wreath, and if I see any part where I can see the background, I get upset. So with that being said, we're going to keep on going with this. Hey, how are you doing, Joanne? Oh, Michelle, that would be hilarious. Okay, we can't fault each other if that happens, though. It is what it is. Because that's happened several times. I've done the same thing with Lori where, you know, great minds think alike and you have the same exact idea going on inside your head. So it is what it is. Here we go. All right, we're going to push this guy in there, y'all. All my wreaths are guys. I don't know why. Okay, we're not going into all that again, though. And push that in there. By the way, I am using my infamous actually, 4-inch zip ties, because Isabel refuses to get with the program with 6-inch zip ties. So, all right, let's see here. And we've got another one over here. So basically now I'm going to the outer row, filling it up. And that's it. Look at that. It's already half done. Again, the longest part of this project, y'all, is literally waiting for this little guy to get glued. So if you know that you're going to have some orders coming in, just go ahead and get the first step done. So, and I guess the other hardest part is actually trying to find the nativity scene at a decent enough price without spending like 20 bucks for it. This one here costs $6.98. So, uh-oh, that one did not want to stick. All right, the nativity scene came from Walmart's, Billy Ann. So, and I'll be honest with you, I walk into Walmart and no, I don't see it every single time. So, you know, that's why when I do see it, I just honestly, I grab whatever's on the shelf and I take it all. That's to be the honest truth with you. I just grab the whole thing, which there's usually no more than 7 on a shelf in the first place. And the last couple of times I've gone in, I haven't even been able to find it. So literally I can do 12 orders on this, and that's all I can do right now. If anybody else comes in and asks me to make one for them after that, well, you know, it really boils down to, can I find it? So, and I'm not happy with the ones I've seen at Hobby Lobby either. So, all right, almost done with the doubles here. And this makes such a beautiful, lush, full wreath. There we go. Walmart, sweetie. Linda, Walmart. My sleeves are pretty. Thank you. I love my ruffles, y'all. Y'all, I'm going to learn to sew my own clothes. This has absolutely nothing to do with wreathing, but you know I like to talk through my videos, and if people don't like it, they don't like it. I just love to talk. I can't stop talking. Okay, so now I'm just kind of checking the back, and I pick at mine just to make sure I didn't miss one. All right, the bottom is done. All right, at this point, when I put it up later, I will just be fluffing it out, okay? And that's it. Now, we're going to move on to the night sky. They're $15 and, oh my God. Who said that? Chantel? Oh my goodness. Oh, wow. Okay. Yes, Dawn, you really should, because this is so easy. I mean, I'm talking throughout it, but if you weren't talking throughout it, you could get this done bada bing, bada boom. Okay? All right, now we're going to use the ombre mesh to do the night sky. This came from Craft Outlet. It's my favorite place to buy supplies at. You know, you got the free shipping, over $69. And then I usually get cashback rewards with them. You know, and their prices are really fair. So, you know, I'm loving it. It's like McDonald's. I'm loving it, only this is better than the food, because we all know what happens with McDonald's food, don't we? It stays around for 40 plus years. Or more. Last time I checked, we were still counting. Alright, so I'm just going to kind of separate these as well. Honestly, the reason I put it all together is because I don't like a giant big mess around. But then I take them right back apart when I go to make the wreath. Go figure. Oh, it totally goes against all logic. Oh gosh, I don't even know how you can explain that. You can just call it what is it one of my students said last year? A Riveraism. So since my last name is Rivera, they were like, we're going to add this to the book of Riveraisms. That's what they said. And they said that they're going to actually write a book and publish it. And I said, I need royalties if that happens. So, all right. And I was like, and you can't quote me on any videos that you've seen me on. So, all right. We're just going to separate this a little bit. Again, I cut 26 of these for the night sky. So 22 for the burlap, and they're cut at 9 inches, just to let you know, just for the newer ones that popped on, so that they know. Okay, yes, I love Craft Outlet. Oh my goodness, yeah. I went into a place today, I'm not going to say where I went, but they carry poly burlap now, but it looks like a thinner version of poly burlap, y'all. It doesn't look like quite the thickness that I'm used to. Anyway, they carry poly burlap, but it was only half the 10 yards that you would normally get. So, and then it was like $10 for that half amount. And I'm like, what? Are you kidding me? And it looked thinner. It was all wrapped up, so I couldn't touch it, but just by looking at it, I was like, this kind of poly burlap looks kind of thin. Are you sure it's poly burlap? I don't know if it's poly burlap. Which country did you get it from? That was my next question. So, but again, my son was at a chess tournament that I got kicked out of. Not because I got in trouble, but again, the parents, you know, they told the parents to go away. Go away or go stand by the bathroom. So I was like, okay, I'm going away. I'm going shopping. My husband probably loves that. But yeah, so that's the reason I was there. All right. Look at that. See, I love this. I've also made this in other shades of blue. I don't have the, you don't want to use that metallic blue, but there's a darker blue that you can use that goes great with this ombre and provides a little more coverage. And I've also used a regular metallic blue as well. It just really depends on what the client wants. In this case, this particular client wants the ombre. So we're doing ombre. So here we go. It's very thin. You can tell that just by looking at it. So you're going to need to double it up, okay? It's beautiful, but it's got to be doubled up, okay? There we go. Awesome, awesome, awesome. I would love to open up my own warehouse supply. I've thought about it. I seriously have. I've been like, So, seriously thought about it. Just so I can get the supplies I want. There we go. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. And nativity scenes. Nativity scenes galore. Must be there. Okay. I'm curious. So I know everybody's in like the throes of Christmas right now, making Christmas wreaths. Honestly, my biggest sellers right now are Santa, both of my versions of Santa, and his counterpart, Sweet Miss Claus, and then this nativity scene. I'm curious, what's everybody else's biggest sellers going on right now? I haven't had any candy cane orders coming in or anything. So, like I said, Santa Claus, Miss Claus, those are my biggest ones right now, seems like. I'm curious, though, what everybody else's ones are. So, please add me to your live list. That's right, I didn't put the mini chat on here. Gosh darn it, Isabel. Probably because I only do lives once a month now that my brain is like not even thinking about mini chat. I will come by later and add mini chat after this is over with, and then you can do an extra comment and it will automatically ask you to subscribe. Or you can just go to the top of my page next to like, and you'll see another button right next to it where you can click follow and put on there all notifications. And you can get it that way as well. Traditional Christmas wreaths. The one the lady made in class today. Yes. Absolutely. Yeah, winter scenes is also a big one for me too. That's been picking up. So, I haven't had any more Thanksgiving orders. Thank goodness, because at this point, the shops are pretty bare, y'all. It's like looking at a skeleton. All right. So there we go. Honestly, I've been taking advantage of the, because the Santa Clauses are so easy for me to do. So I've been taking advantage of the extra time and working on that silly little Candyland Christmas tree, which, yes, I promise in the next week you'll have a picture. But those donuts are, you know, fighting with me. I feel like they're being flung at my face every single day. So I'm trying to figure them out. So, and then I've got one batch of cupcakes that I still need to frost in blue. So, because I didn't want to spend $15 to $20 for one cupcake ornament. So that was realistic looking. So I made my own. And now I know why they cost $15. Okay, there we go. Okay, and then I've been working on garland after garland after garland for the house. All right, making sure I didn't miss one. See, look at that. We are almost done, y'all. That's it. I'm just going to double our way around. I love this one. It's such a sweet piece. I wish I could design my own nativity scene, though. Sometimes I feel they need a little bit of help. But for $6.98, you know, you can't really complain. So when you're putting these in here, make sure that you push the other bunches aside. Don't just let them fold down underneath, okay? So push them to the side. Hee hee hee. Yeah, I can't crochet to save my life. So, no, I actually made some donuts. I'm trying to make them look real. I want them to look so real that my husband gets mad at me like he did with the cupcakes when he called me mean and just plain cruel. So, I was like, ooh, I did my job. That sounds terrible, too. There we go. I'm going to come over here. How many of you guys like this look to the live better than when the camera was turned around upside down? So, which one? Big reveal on live. You mean for the Christmas tree? Oh, the Christmas tree I can show live. That's not a problem. Yeah, the Christmas tree I can show live. In hindsight 2020, there's already a couple of things that I wish I would have changed. But I am not about to take all those frickin' ornaments off the tree just to get to what I need to change. I'm like, you know what? We're doing all that next year. So besides, it's in the playroom. It's for the kids. I'm good. But I did learn a few things along the way. And since I have another tree to do next week in the living room, which is my tree, I will make sure to do those things before I put all the ornaments on. So, yep. All right, look at that. We're almost done, y'all. Bet you didn't know this live would just be that quick and easy, quick and simple. There we go. Christmas wreaths don't take me too long. There we go. Pop that in there. We've only got 1, 2, 3 left to go, and that is it. Okay. And then I'm going to take my other bottle of rum that I'm not using and stick it on top for another 12 hours after I'm done. So, and nobody else better use that bottle of rum either. It's heavy. That's the heaviest thing I can find, y'all. I know it sounds terrible, but it's a big, gigantic, fat bottle. I didn't know what else to stick on top, so I did. And then I put a Post-it note on there saying, don't touch. That way nobody in the house would touch it. And go in here. All right. Almost done. Woo, woo, woo. Okay. Fake food. You know what though, Michelle? I made that fake food myself. Oh my gosh. I will have to go take a look though. I am going to go take a look and just see though. I don't know if anything can top my cupcakes, girl. I have them on my page somewhere down. It's in the photos section. My cupcakes are the bomb. You just don't want to eat them. All right, so again, you want to pull these up. Don't let them get folded under. So pull them to the side and then push the other one down. There we go. I believe this is the last one. We'll do my flick test on the back in just a second. Okay. I hear footsteps in the hallway, but that better not be one of my kids. That's all I have to say. And the door's opening. It's one of my kids. Oh, missed one. I knew we missed one. Here we go. I was wondering why I had so much mesh over there. Okay. Got this. Alejandro, I need you to go lay down. I love you.
Your door was stuck.
My door was actually locked, but apparently not locked well enough. Okay, can you give me like 10 minutes, Pumpkin?
Okay.
Thank you, sweet Pumpkin. Apparently I didn't lock the door well enough, y'all. What is my 8-year-old doing up at 10:24 anyway? I'm gonna get onto him for that in a minute. All right, there we go. Pull that. All right, so now I'm just gonna kind of gently flip him over. I'm mainly concerned about the inside ones. There we go. Everything else looks good. Nothing looks loose. All right. Let's see here. Move this around just a teeny bit. See, and even though the mesh is thin, when you double it up in the outer row and the inner row, it covers everything. So you get full coverage even with the ombre mesh. But with the ombre, you definitely have to double. With the burlap down here, you probably could get away with just using one in each because of the fact that it's so thick. But with this, you have to double it up. You're not going to get around that part. Otherwise, you're going to see through the board, and then you've got people like me who actually look through to try to see to the other side. All right, there we go. What do y'all think, y'all? Isn't it adorable? Y'all be sure to send some likes and some loves and float my boat. It sounds just so weird. But send some likes and loves around. Let's get this thing out so everybody can see how easy it is. All right, let me go to the back. And find the button. Here we go. Buttons. Let me see if I can, hold on. Let me turn this other light off, y'all. Give me a second. Oh, nope, that's going to turn us orange. There we go. How about that? Isn't it gorgeous? You got your fast twinkle going on here. Slow it down. Now we're going to do a slow dance. Love it, love it, love it. Okay, and I had to get the light through here. So, isn't it gorgeous? Ah, absolutely. Okay, I need the light back on. Okay, hold on. And there comes the light. Okay, I put the light on just a little bit. So, absolutely easy. You don't even have to go out and get a hot knife. I'm trying to find the button. Did I turn it off, y'all? Yeah. You don't even have to go out and say, oh my gosh, I got to go buy that hot knife. No, you don't. One, you can drill it, but please make sure that you let this set for 24 hours before you attempt to drill because of the vibrations. Okay? Or you could just take a knife and just twist it back and forth, back and forth, back and forth until it goes through. I would go from the back side up, not this way down. Do it from the back, okay? So I hope you guys loved it. Does anybody have any questions? Because this beautiful purdy wreath is all finished. Yay! I told y'all it would be easy. So turn the lights back on. I love it. So I hope you guys learned something new. I want you guys to definitely go to Walmart, try to find these guys, and if the moment you do, go ahead and buy them, because again, at $6.98, they're not going to last on the shelves too long. So if you have any questions, send me a message. Otherwise, I will chat with you guys later. Bye guys, take care. Mwah. You guys are awesome. Love it, love it, love it. Love you guys. Sweet. All right, we are going to end this. Thank you. You guys have a great night, y'all.